Let me salvage. Alright, so we're gonna take this slowly because I wanna grab all the loot that I can get my hands on. So we're gonna take the time to salvage things. Loot or strange module. Let me just slow down a little bit. Salvage that. I mean, the salvaging makes this so much slower, right? But it's kind of worth the money. I mean, look at this. In terms of like time spent versus money earned, it is worth it. But it is slow. Alright. So you see we've picked up like 200,000 credits worth of stuff. Mostly the armor plates. So I mean, it's worth it. It's worth the time to salvage, but it's kind of boring and slow. How much space? Got plenty of space. We might have to leave some of the stuff behind as we go through the missions, because there's 50 missions. And we might pick up a lot of loot along the way. We're gonna have to just leave stuff behind and then come back for it in a transport later on. Alright, let's get out of here.
Warp drive active.
Let's see. Mission. So these missions pay quite a bit too. Already got 500,000.
Warp drive active.
What is that? Oh, it's just background, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what to say. The missions. This is the game. It's not very interesting. You just fly around, shoot a few ships. So, why does that guy's ship not appear on my? That's the strangest thing. Like, what is it? What does it count as? Anyway, finish mission. You're done. Good timing. Request mission. Okay, I found your first guy, but it looks like he is already shipped out again. What a fighter, huh? He is down in the crew manifest as Red, and his convoy has him listed under the same handle, so there you go. I'm giving you coordinates to intercept the convoy now. You should be able to catch them before they get too far. Be quick though, I'm worried that they don't have enough security to deal with the number of rats. Sorry, pirates. Where they're headed, they might need your help. Alright. Sure. Wrong button. Wrong button. Accept. Warp to encounter. So I'm gonna kill more pirates, apparently. The guy is sitting in a transport ship out in space. By himself. Hostiles. Right. And lag. Alright, 2 more. Oh, these ships are slightly stronger. That's interesting. Look at that. Alright, so the other ships took 3 rockets or 3 missiles to destroy. These ones take about 7. And we're done. Alright, and we're gonna salvage as we do. And let's get all these marked. Small focused laser. Red. Oh, he's dead. Well, that sucks for him. Show info. Show info. This is the corpse of a man wearing a red shirt. It looks like he was a pretty tough guy just a few hours ago. Sure. Sure, game. Alright, let's just salvage this stuff. Great. I don't know why Why would they make the salvaging slow and prone to failure? Just trying to decide. I mean, okay, I mean, look, this game you exchange time for progress, right? It's an MMO, subscription-based MMO, and you exchange time for skills. You know, like when you're salvaging, you are exchanging time for loot. Is basically what's going on, right? You're exchanging time for progress. Because there's no skill involved in salvaging, right? You're just flying up and firing lasers. When you're mining asteroids, you're exchanging time for progress. When you're salvaging, you're exchanging time for progress. When you're doing combat, there's a little bit of skill involved. And when you're scanning for loot, there's a little bit of skill involved. Missions, technically you are, technically there's skill involved in combat, but you're also kind of just exchanging time for progress. So why can't I talk to this guy? Wait, what? Isn't that him, or is he? No, his ship is that one. Complete mission. Dead, is he? Figures. I'll keep the investigation open, but unless something changes, there's little Concord can do. You have a corpse! Alright, request mission. Just got a message from Sister Alitura. I sent her that weird data core you found at the site. She says they weren't able to decipher it. Pity. Still, she's very interested in consulting with you, so go do what she wishes. The sisters are good people. Right. Set destination. Warp. Jump to Stargate.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so this little bit is done. There's 50 missions. Have we done 5 yet? Oh, that guy's also doing the same epic. Ah, look at that guy. But he's in a frigate. I don't know. I don't remember if you can do these missions in a frigate. I think you can. But we are in a destroyer. Alright, jump through that.
Warp drive active.
Like the speed of the travel has some implication for gameplay, right? Because if you are PvP, if you are chasing another fleet around Nullsec, then you know your frigates should be able to catch them. And so what people do is they would get, so you know, you might think, oh, big ships are stronger. It's actually not true, because big ships are slow. And so the better tactic is actually to get a swarm of frigates. A swarm of frigates can take down bigger ships quite effectively, and you will probably lose a few frigates along the way, but they lose the whole ship, right? So whatever it costs to build a battleship and fly around a battleship, you can get a lot more frigates than a battleship. A battleship, hold on, let me see just how much they cost. So you can fit like a frigate for maybe like 2 million, and it's a pretty decent frigate. Whereas a battleship, for example, standard, let me talk. Let's say, because we're in Galante, let's put Galante and like Megathron. So these things are like 200 million, That's 170 million, and that's 180 million. So the battleships cost that much. About 200 million. So, I mean, for the same price that you can get one battleship, and that's not even fitted, that's just the hull, you can get like 100 frigates fitted, and 100 frigates can definitely take out a battleship. I mean, you need to grind it down, sure, but 100 versus 1 you can win. So, like, in terms of power, a swarm of small ships is stronger than a few big ships. The problem is you need 100 pilots, so you need like a lot of people to pilot all those ships. Don't quit mission. Talk to you. Jet canning a janitor. We have another crew member located. The ship's janitor, Nebin Centrian, is stationed at a small outpost. We hope he will have a lead on where some of the other personnel are recuperating. In light of what happened to Red, I'd like you to bring him back here once you've found him, for his own safety, you understand? Sure. Oh, it's just in the same system? Are we... hold on. Are we getting loyalty points for this? We're not, are we? Loyalty points you can exchange for stuff that you can't normally buy. I mean, there are some implants that are kind of good, but I guess the main thing is like fleet, navy versions of ships. So we look at our ship thing. So these are navy battle cruiser, navy cruiser, for example. So these so-called navy ships, you can't buy them easily. But if you have loyalty points, you can exchange loyalty points and money and a ship for the navy version. So basically they take your money and then they upgrade your ship into a navy version of it. Which is kind of good because the navy ones, like, they're stronger. They're not dramatically stronger, but for example, I think the navy version of this one has one extra weapon slot, or maybe it's the cruiser. I think the navy version of the cruiser has like one extra weapon slot, which is good. I mean, it's like another 12-15% damage output, right, if you have an extra slot. So the navy ships are good, and there are other things you can get as well. Some skill books. Oh, why did I target this one? Nebin Centurion. Yeah, I know where the Aubrey, the ship's cook. I know where Aubrey, the ship's cook, was headed. But I need a terminal to give you the coordinates. A terminal with a safe station. I'm not stupid. Alright, sure. Sure, not stupid. Stack all. Let me loot this box. Alright, great. So, that's not a thing I can... Oh, it is a thing I can salvage. Can I salvage that? I don't think I can. Is he a box or a ship? I don't, is that a ship or a container? I think it's like a container. I don't think you can actually salvage that thing. I don't know what that thing is. It says it's a container. Yeah, so we can't salvage this. It looks like a ship, but it's actually just a box that you take stuff out of. We're down at 7 frames a second again, for no good reason. Alright, so what is it? That brings us down to 10 frames a second. I don't know why. 7 frames. I don't know what that is. Why would that lag so hard? Let me see. Display graphics, texture, level of detail, medium? Apply? Is it geometry? That brings us down to... Nope, it's still the same 7 frames a second. So it's not the level of detail. Shadow quality, interior effects, texture quality, what if I turn that down to... I mean, everything's a lot uglier. Nope, that's still 7 frames a second. Texture quality high, shader quality low. Oh crap. Oh, that actually resets the recording, I think. I hope the audio doesn't desync. 13 frames a second. Okay, that helped. Reducing the shader quality helped.